Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick. Gary, Indiana, a city that was literally built by steel. It was founded by U.S. Steel in 1906. And for more than a century, Gary Works, the largest integrated steel mill in the world, has shaped the economy, the identity, and lives of generations of Northwest Indiana families. Now, as Nippon Steel's acquisition of U.S. Steel moves forward, details of more than $3 billion in investment targeted for Northwest Indiana are beginning to emerge. This week, Nippon North America CEO Hiroshi Ono addressed a packed house at the Japan-America Society of Indiana's annual gala, confirming that Gary Works will see the largest share of some $11 billion targeted for U.S. Steel facilities nationwide. It's a number that has grabbed the attention of people like Governor Mike Braun.
This, among other things going on up there, convention center, I think this is maybe that threshold point where with all that's happening there, we start to see how Gary can make a comeback.
So what will it mean for jobs, growth, and Gary's future? Here with some answers, pleased to be joined as always by Mayor Eddie Melton. And Mayor, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you heard the mayor talk about a tipping point. I was in Gary a few weeks ago and we talked about the same thing. How is this a tipping point? What do you think it is, that tipping point for Gary?
When you think about a city that was built on steel and the industry and the significance, not just in Northwest Indiana, but around the nation, it's extremely important that the steel industry continues to flourish. And the investment from Nippon of $3 billion just in Gary alone is going to be a tremendous shot in the arm in our economy.
What were you concerned, or what was the concern if this deal did not happen? What was your concern?
Yeah. I mean, there were a lot of speculations, but I think it was very clear when the CEO of U.S. Steel made a comment September of 2024 that if this investment did not happen, there could be inevitable plant closures.
Talk about the impact potential. It's just beginning to come out, but they're already advertising for jobs.
No,
right?
Absolutely. They're advertising for jobs, but again, if that deal did not go through, I mean, the economic impact would be a tragedy.
Let's talk about some momentum there, because this obviously a major deal and a major element of what's going on in the region and in Gary, but you've got a new convention center, Lake County Convention Center, the casino, an emerging entertainment district. Talk about the momentum you're seeing in Gary.
Well, as you know, I was state senator for 2 terms here in Indianapolis in General Assembly. Senate Bill 434 was the bill that I passed my last session, and it provides funding for us to have matching dollars, $5 million for the next 20 years, which we'll be partnering with the Hard Rock Casino in the city of Gary to build a $140 million convention center. That's going to be a catalyst right on 8094, one of the most busiest highways in North America. 300,000 cars a day. So building off of that with a brand new hotel and 2 additional hotels that a private developer will be building as well.
Blocking and tackling bread and butter issues, blight elimination. Gary's had some challenging times over the last couple of decades. A lot of indications things are turning around, including this blight elimination.
No, absolutely. I hate to have to talk about blight elimination, but it's a reality. But the truth of the matter is the city couldn't do it alone. We're partnering with the state of Indiana and a lot of philanthropic partners that's providing us the funding. Hard Rock gave us $3 million. The state of Indiana is putting $6 million up. The city of Gary investing in it. So tearing down abandoned blighted structures to make downtown a site-ready location for future development.
Got to talk about a couple of quality of life issues as well as we wrap up. The Gary Air Show happened a couple of weeks ago, and next weekend, the weekend ahead, Michael Jackson, a tribute there, the famous family and Michael Jackson, a big event coming up.
Listen, the Air Show was phenomenal. Luckily, we did not get rained out. For the past 2 or 3 years, it's been getting rained out. Beautiful event. We had close to 250,000 people right in the city of Gary on Lake Michigan at the Miller Beach community. So it was truly an opportunity to celebrate on the heels of going into the Gary-Chicago Air Show. So again, the Gary-Chicago Airport, a phenomenal asset in the region, and we're able to highlight it then. But next weekend we have the 2300 Jackson Street Block Party. We're extremely proud to be the home of Michael Jackson, one of the world's most famous individuals, but not just Michael, the entire Jackson family. We have members of the family, Marlon Jackson, Jackie Jackson, that will be coming into town, celebrating with us. Grammy Award winning artist Denise Williams, who was just here in Indianapolis for Black Expo, born and raised in Gary. 4-time Grammy Award winning artist, she'll be there as well, and Chris Tucker. And we'll be celebrating Michael's birthday as well as honoring the family.
Gary Mayor Eddie Melton, thanks for joining us. A lot
Thank
going
you.
on in Gary. I know you'll keep us posted.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir.